Okay, for homework 1110, you need graph paper for full credit. I need you to graph these three. Write down the 3 words to show me that you listen. I want you to write all the work I'm going to show you. So here we go. This first one is graphing using slope intercept. That first number all by itself tells you where to put your first dot on your y-axis, always either up or down on that y-axis. So if I go down to -3, that's where I put my very first point. And then I look at the number in front of x to know where to go from that blue point. If that is a whole number, you got to put that over 1 to get a rise and run. If it's a fraction, don't have to do that. That bottom number tells you from there how far to go over and then how far to go up. So from -3, right 1, up 2, right 1, up 2, right 1, up 2, or I could go down 2, left 1 on the same line. The good thing about this line that you draw, every single point on that line is a solution to that equation, which I'm going to try to show you here. Every single point on that line is a solution point from the point 0, -3 to this point 1, -1 to this point 2, 1 to this point 3, 3. Every point for x and y is a solution, which means I could take any point on this line and plug in for x and y into this original equation and make it work. I want you to show that. So here we go. Here's the original equation that I just graphed. I could prove any of those points is on the line by taking the x value and y value and plugging it in. So where this y used to be, I'm going to replace that with the y number from that coordinate. Where the x is, I'm going to replace that with the x number from that same coordinate. If I did it right and graphed it right, this should give me a true statement. Every number, every coordinate on that line, if I plug in, will give me a true statement. Shows me that that point is on the line. Shows me that that point is a solution. Any point I plug in for x and y. So for the next one, if I plug in 3 for y and then plug in 3 for x, that will give me another true statement. 3 equals 6 minus 3. That is true. The first word is ocean. Ocean. All right, let's do the next one. Graph it. +1. For this one, the slope is 2/3. Don't need to put it over 1. It already has a rise and run. Over 3, up 2. Over 3, up 2. Over 3 boxes, up 2. Or reverse that. Down 2, left 3. Down 2, left 3 will all be on the same line, same slope. Draw your line through it. Know that any point on this line is a solution to that equation. Any point on this line is a solution to that equation. If I plug into that equation the 0 number for x and plug in the y number for y, I'll get a true statement. Any number on that line from 3, 3 to any point on that line. So if I plug that in, 1 for y and plug in for x, that x number from that coordinate, it will give me a true statement every time. Every point on that line is a solution to that equation. Even this 3-1 with the fraction, I would like you to write down. Even that one is a solution because that gives me 3 equals 6/6, 6/3, which is really 2 So that is another true statement. Second word is blue. Blue. All right, the last one, which is really the most important of the three, is you graphing two of them on one line, one graph. So graph this one in red. -2 is where I start. 2 over 1 is my slope from there. So from -2, right 1, up 2, right 1, up 2, right 1, up 2, down 2, left 1. Draw that red line. Know that any point along that line is a solution to that line's equation. Graph the other equation in black. Go up to +4 on the y-axis. Look at that number in front of x, which is -1 made into a fraction over 1. Means from that starting point of +4, right 1, down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1, down 1. Draw that line. Know that where these two lines intersect, that point not only satisfies one equation, the beauty about this point is it satisfies both equations. It is the solution to both equations. It is the magic point. If I take that x is 2 and y is 2 and plug into both, it will satisfy both. Watch. So for the black one, if I plug in 2 for y and plug in that 2 for x, everything else remaining the same, will give me a true statement for that black equation. 2 equals 2. Yes, that point satisfied that line. It gave me a true statement. If I plug that 2 into the other equation in red, it will also give me a true statement. It will give me a double true statement. That point satisfied both equations. That point is a solution to what we call a system of equations. That's what we're eventually looking for. All right, the third word is whale. Whale. So again, know how to graph. Know that any point along a line is a solution to that line's equation. And know that double that point is a solution to both equations. It's a solution to the system. All right, good luck.